Hey, this is Kate, and this is my third sub game of the summer season from last summer. All three sub games turned out to be for the gray team. Tonight, they played against the first place team in the league. It was my second game in a row, as I had my own team's game right before this one. And it was the final game that I played in for the summer season, as this was the last night of games. I still don't have a gray jersey at this point, but I do have one now. I do enjoy a nice head pat. Bit of a dangerous rebound to put out there. I would have liked to have smothered that for sure. That deflect went so high, you can see when I finally find it in the air there. On this goal, it was a nice initial push across, and I was glad to get the first rebound save, but I either needed to get straight to the post originally, or I needed to be a lot faster to covering the last little bit of the net. It's that bad habit of mine reaching down with my glove to cover the last little bit, and it's so annoying to watch games where I do that. It's not at all effective. Finally, no rebounds. And that's the end of the first period. I must apologize for the really, really bad camera angle. I don't know how I managed that. I think it's like the only time I've ever managed to do this with the camera, so at least you can still see the net. Again, I'm glad I'm learning to push across, but I would also like to be pushing across and getting to the post as well. I do love the sound of the puck hitting pads like that. Being a little lazy here. Ultimately, I'd like to see myself always squaring up and following rebounds just to help myself get practice and get better at doing that. And just like the first goal, I am not sliding over fast enough again. I'm reaching with my glove again, and they score again. You can see me, though, mentally trying to scold myself and show myself what I should have done. And maybe I've learned my lesson. I actually got across and made the save right at the post. It's a pretty good save, too. There, I don't think there's a universe where I could have slid there fast enough, so it's a good thing that the stick was enough since she didn't really get a shot. And that's the end of the second period. I mean, that was a little risky, but luckily it worked. Glad I didn't get any super weird bounces. And that is the second time that evening, having the first game too, when I just completely rolled over my pad instead of sliding. I think it's user error. I think I'm putting my center of gravity too far over the leading leg when I push there. But I don't know. Maybe it's the pad, maybe it's the ice, but I think that's just me. On this goal, I actually had to watch this clip multiple times while zoomed in by 300% to figure out how the puck actually went in. And what happened was it went under the smallest little hole between my arm and my leg and hit my elbow and bounced straight down behind me. The lesson there being, keep your elbows tight to your sides. I'm still not very good at doing that. It was a really nice save, but I'm falling over again. I did it a bunch of times this evening, and I'm just leaning too far back when I'm trying to do things instead of keeping my weight sort of forward. Apparently, I'm tired now. This is just another really nice goal, but I really should have either been further out or, I definitely should have tried to poke check her as she's going through my crease. I think I could have stopped this, but I just didn't play it properly. And that is the end of the game, and also the end of the summer season. This game ended in a 4-0 loss. I did some things pretty well. I can see some progress there. I also made some mistakes on the goals I let in that I'd like to have a second chance on, but it's just the way it works out. So anyways, on to the fall and winter season next. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.